Hello and welcome to another episode of Droned. It's Ben Gay today, and I have my co-host Nick. Nick, so hello.
Hello, Droned. Pretty much this Droned is a sort of radio episode thing that me and my friend have been doing for quite a few months now. It originally started at a Hungry Jack's where my friend Ben and his other friend Luke decided to call up someone and started screaming on the phone while they were droned. Droned, for you of which that don't know, stands for drunk and stoned. And both me and my co-host, or host I should say, we haven't decided this shit yet, are relatively droned at the moment.
Yes. It is a very catchy word. We've been doing this for quite some time at the moment, so we've got up our skills and talents a bit. And we decided just recently to make this a podcast, so I hope you enjoy and I hope you subscribe. They subscribe on podcasts, right?
Yes.
I don't even know what a fucking podcast
we don't
is.
even. We're sort of really winging this, but yeah, we decided to make this, sort of a regular podcast thing.
Once a week,
once or so a week, depending on sort of how many times.
Yeah,
we
depending
get
how much I like my job.
Yeah. So anyway, we had an episode in Byron, in the Gold Coast, because I was recently at Schoolies, and I showed some people who weren't actually there, and they said, "Wow, this is really funny." So we decided that if
They make us sound like arrogant white kids now.
if people weren't there, could appreciate it, I figured complete randoms on the fucking internet could also appreciate it.
Well, that's the formalities of Droned. Now, we're actually going to discuss the issues today.
We are discussing the real issues today as I sip on my double black at Jess's house.
Well, fuck, her parents might be listening to this. Jess Beep's house.
Yeah, we'll do all the beeping after. It'll take a
I'm going to add
fraction.
dubstep into the...
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Anyway, as we were saying, we're going to get back to the issues. Now, usually the format of the show is we'd list a topic which we'd like to discuss, but we haven't actually written anything down yet.
No, we haven't. This was a very improv drone. It turns out my friend Josh Beep decided to bring a substantial quantity of pot to my friend Jess Beep's house, even though I don't know why I'm beeping, because I've already, mentioned her being here.
Anyway, so this is a topic that's been bothering me for quite some time, actually. There's a new music group out called Far East Movement. They have a popular hit at the moment called Like a G6. Now, I don't know if you actually heard this song, Nick. Have you heard Like a G6?
It's about a plane, and yes, I have heard it. It's like a G6, as in the plane, as opposed to, I don't know.
It's a nice simile, actually. I'm feeling so drunk, like a G6.
To be honest,
well, actually, they say fly, don't they? So that was a misquote.
No, but if it was drunk, I would be very concerned about my G6 being drunk, because I put my life in that thing.
I know. I actually think a G6 is a G6 a private?
No, it's a plane of some description. I only read the Wikipedia. Honestly, he hasn't even told me this, but because I was bored the other day, I actually looked up what a G6 was on Wikipedia. So I don't actually remember reading.
It's a private jet.
It's a private jet, I think so. I don't actually remember
interesting.
the article.
Anyway, what really pisses me off about this song, quite frankly, is she has a line. It's like popping crystal in a tub like a blizzard. When we drink, we don't stop. We get slizzard. I'm sorry, but did she run out of words to rhyme with blizzard? I mean, there's lizard. Fizzard, gizzard,
wizard.
Bust out your wow shit. Jizzwad. I think that's a word now. But okay.
Just add that to dictionary.
But she chose slizzard. Now, slizzard kind of sounds like drunk-id. Does it? I don't know how she made that parallel between it.
I thought it was a slutty lizard, to be honest. Like a slizzard, like a slut lizard.
Yeah, a slizzard,
I don't...
busting out the scales for all the male lizards in the world. Just ripping it out. But, seriously, when you make up words for getting drunk, I mean, sloshed. I like that.
Sloshed or maggot or fucked. I mean, I don't see what is...
And I actually I can actually see that happening to people. I mean, like, maggot. They wake up in, like, someone's grave and there's maggots swarming all over them.
Because they were really drunk and they died like the week
Or-
before, and their friends were so drunk they only got sober enough like a week later to find them.
And, like, sloshed. Someone was probably vomiting and sleeping in their own vomit. So it's like, wow, I got sloshed. Whoop. And, like, all these words, like, have connotations about actually getting intoxicated to the point of, like, insanity.
But slizzard
like,
has
what the
nothing. What
fuck?
does slizzard have?
Did
compared
someone
to
wake
maggot?
up next to a slutty lizard or something? And was like, oh, I got slizzard. It absolutely makes no sense.
I agree. It's a common trend emerging in the sort of music industry to make up words that don't make any sense.
I mean, whatchamacallit, we should kind of make a song like that for Drone. It was like,
We can do this. Like, we have the
yo,
technology.
we drink the crap, we smoke the shit homegrown. When we smoke pot and drink, we get droned. Like, why didn't they make that a song?
That's
I
a
mean,
fucking
the
stroke
word
of
droned
genius.
actually came out from a real situation.
When we were
Because-
both drunk and stoned.
Yeah,
so
because
droned.
It's
goes
awkward
together, like,
to say to people, "Hi, I'm drunk, but I'm also stoned."
That's
I mean,
that
it
is
just makes you
far,
sound like
far
a fucking
too many
tool.
syllables.
It's like, oh man, I do 2 substances at once. What of it, man? It just sounds like a tool.
Like, the word droned, in comparison to slizzard, droned is taking 2 existing words and condensing them into one, making a more convenient way of saying a hard thing to express with a few syllables. Well, slizzard is like someone woke up next to a slutty lizard and was like, wow, I was so drunk last night, I slept with a lizard. I was really slizzarded.
It just makes no sense. Anyway, we're actually joined here today by Joshy E and Jesse M. Would you like to say hi, guys?
Oh, what's up? How you doing, Joan?
I'm nothing yet. I can't do this.
Okay,
Alright.
well,
Anyway, there are
there are
posts
sort
on-
of live
Oh, yeah.
assistants, but what'll happen is, in some episodes, we'll find some random drunk guy on the street, and we'll be like, fuck you, fuck yes, we're interviewing this guy for Droned. And so we'll get our phone, and we'll approach them and be like, you are an honorary co-host for Droned. But,
and I'm sorry, that was our
go
segue.
ahead, go ahead.
I actually have some other serious reservations about the popular music industry. There's an artist called Pink, characterized by a pink hair, which is now slightly blonde. And quite honestly,
It's false advertising, I believe. I believe
Yeah.
it's lying to the public and lying to you,